Thank you for your feedback on the volunteer position and taking time to view the Borderlands Foundation presentation. My name is Vladislav and I am the marketing, volunteer and fundraiser. At this stage, I am creating and managing the necessary departments of the organizations which collect donations from families whose husband killed or wounded defending and deoccupying the Ukraine. As for my experience, I have been engaged in digital marketing for 7 years and managing IT projects for 4 years. Most of the projects I am working on have increased their income from 2 to 10 times, and we're still operating and developing stably. A modern digital project allows you to practice a favorite business at any time, anywhere on the planet. So we will definitely meet at the personal or group Zoom meeting. The lack of the electricity and the internet became a significant challenge for the volunteering in Ukraine. Meanwhile, the number of families in need is increasing every day. That's why we have asked for volunteer help from volunteers around the world. Well, I will briefly describe the history of the organization and then I will tell you about the volunteering. The Borderlands Foundation, represented by its founder Samuel Cook, had opened fundraising for evacuating assistance even before the war started. A podcast with Ukrainians telling the world about the first hours of the war was released on the second day of the invasion. The guests of the podcast were people who managed to evacuate from different cities in Ukraine. They are volunteers, public, economic and political figures. There are also presented military specialists in different types of war so that the world could really understand the situation from all sides. If you are interested to learn these stories and interviews, I will leave the link into the podcast in the description of this video. At the first 4 months, we managed to collect about $100,000 and help more than 500 people with evacuation and rehabilitation. I want to tell you more about Sam. He used to be an American military, then he created a production agency in Poland and funded the marketing platform for business promotion. He recently married Ukrainian woman and left the post of development manager at the Borderlands Foundation. In August, the Borderlands Foundation received 501c3 license in the United States, and during the fall it managed to create the following departments like HR, marketing and SMM, media, IT, support team, analytics, communication department, journalists, transcriptors, and the historical center based in the Kyiv-Mohyla Academy. The organization has several activities: historical, where the storytelling, YouTube podcast. There are lectures explaining the importance of history, showing its connection with the present and drawing parallels with the war in Ukraine. The interviews about the military are being recorded so that neither the Ukrainian heroes nor the terrorist actions of the Russia never been forgotten and erased. Humanitarian. It included the financial assistance to families of the Ukrainian military directly through the specially developed platform. Currently, more than 100 volunteers interact in different departments. They continue developing the platform, verifying Ukrainians and attract help from donors all over the world by creating and sharing content on the social medias. Now briefly about the major departments. The HR department helps finding and engaging the project volunteers in all areas. The marketing division is responsible for brand and email strategy as well as promotion of social media such as Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, Google through Google AdWords and SEO. The media department deals with video editing, story making, copywriting, animation and graphic design. IT department is into web design and development on the WordPress, creating blog in Elementary Builder. The support team is searching, communicating and verifying stories of Ukrainians for fundraising. Analytics are engaged in tracking the results of marketing and brand development, analyzing the target audience. The communication division is in charge of searching and contacting bloggers to coordinate their ambassadorship and fundraising for families. The translators team is helping us to share our experience with the world. They are translating articles and posts from the Ukrainian into English, as well as dealing and editing the proofreading. Journalists are in charge of preparing questions and conducting interviews both in Ukrainian and English. So we're constantly in need of your help to fulfill our declared mission. We're always looking for responsible and motivated volunteers. They may be specialists of different levels. We're also ready to consider volunteers with no specific experience, since we have additional training, workshops and masterclasses, as well as develop checklists and tasks instructions. We have access to the best services using all over the world, like Trello, Slack, Uscan, SWOT and others. We all work on the charitable basis. We're doing on essential things. We respect the time of each other. Therefore, if you agree to take on the responsibility of your bringing the cases to the end, welcome to the Borderlands Foundation team. What we offer is an opportunity to help Ukraine to gain, implement and expand your experience. A friendly community of professionals who respect, support and help each other. The ability to improve your professional skills, to work in Ukrainian team and perform tasks together with volunteers from all over the world. If you are ready to become a volunteer in the Borderlands Foundation, please message your recruiter and you are welcome, and see you in Zoom.